Dispelling the myth of arthritis as a condition of age. Everybody gets arthritis as they get older. Arthritis is a natural part of aging. You got to expect this, you're getting older now. These are some of the most common myths of arthritis, the most prevailing misconceptions about the aging process, and it simply is not true. I have seen people who are 2 years old with arthritis. I've seen people who are 18 years old with arthritis. I have seen people who are 33 years old with arthritis, and I have seen people who are 60 years old with arthritis. It affects people of different ages and in different ways. Equally, I have seen people who are 79 years old with no arthritis. People 56 years old with no arthritis. I have seen children with no arthritis. It is not a condition of aging, it is a condition of trauma. A book many physicians use to manage pain, inflammation, and condition is a book called Managing Lower Back Pain. In the second edition of this, published in 1988, it emphatically exclaims, "Degenerative changes do not appear in the joint unless it has been damaged by trauma." Many elderly joints prove to be just as strong in torsion and compression as younger ones. The key takeaway from this is that degenerative joints are weaker and stronger joints, do not adapt as effectively to stress and strain, and, therefore, decline as a result. This has nothing to do with age. This has to do with trauma, the ability of the body to restore the level of function that would otherwise be interfered with from trauma, and the consequences and impact of unaddressed trauma to joints of the spine and body. This has nothing to do with aging. It has to do with whether a person experiences trauma, and remedies the cause and impact of that trauma. If a person is not exposed to traumas or has those traumas treated, for example by a chiropractic adjustment, then the impact of those traumas is minimized, damage to those joints reduced, and the ability of the body to heal increased. Arthritis is not a consequence of aging, it is a consequence of the accumulated unaddressed traumas within the body and the consequence of leaving that interference of the body's healing potential within the body without being addressed. Yes, we see arthritis in many people who are older, not because it is a condition of aging, but because these people have not addressed the traumas that produce the interference to the body's healing potential that resulted in the arthritic and degenerative changes. It is equally important to know that, although people may experience trauma, the consequences of that trauma can still be addressed even when people are older. That's because the body can heal. The body is a self-healing, self-organizing and self-regulating organism, which means that even though the trauma may have damaged tissue, the living tissue of the body, which has inherent healing potential, can be awakened to allow healing to damaged tissue to take place, that did not take place at the time of the initial trauma. This is exciting and groundbreaking news for people with arthritis, offering both hopes that their body can heal and a clear pathway for a solution moving forward.